lie to even speak on it, you know?
What down, family? It's your boy SCNTV coming back at y'all with another Chiraq Street Legends. And this episode is gonna be about none other than Willie Willer, aka Lil Duke, aka Wugaworld Stain.
Wugaworld Stain, man. Gauge up the CEO, man. Look, these serious, boy. My grandma ain't no motherfucker playing out here. This shit for real, boy. My daughter. Good? Yeah. Everything good, yeah? Y'all know I'm coming, man. Long little guys. Free all the guys.
Now, y'all know SCNTV loves some free cash, so I had to try this. And the good thing about it is, you could be in the bed, you could be at work, hell, you could be on the toilet and make money. Why not? Gas is high as hell out here, y'all. Get up to it. Either hit this QR code right here or click the link in the description and win some of this frizzle kizzle. Stain is from Wugaworld 075, located on the borderline of Inglewood and Auburn Gresham. They primarily insane GDs mixed with a couple other different sets. Note that in 2026, actual nations mean nothing, as the gang structure in Chicago has been completely dismantled. It matters none what actual nation you claim, which is why 90% of the gangs in Chicago have a mix of nations. You can find Wugaworld anywhere from 67th to 78th, State to Halsted. Their main block is 75th and Stewart. Wugaworld gets their name from one of their OGs that died back in 2001. Sugar Wooga was a pillar of the community, and he was well loved. Before Sugar died, they were the 75th Nickel Boys.
One of the older guys, Sugar Bear, passed away and shit.
Oh, okay.
Phone call him Sugar Wooga. I know him by Sugar Bear from being a shorty.
Oh, okay.
They named the Wugaworld and shit. Everybody came together, and it is what it is, you know? Took this bitch over and made everything what it is.
Oh, okay. So before it was Wugaworld, y'all originally named like Seven Nick or nah?
We always been Wugaworld. 75th Nickel Boys.
Wugaworld still stand on the 6775 Alliance. Although it's not everybody, certain members are still locked in. They're also locked in with Free Smoke Dipset gang, located on 72nd and Normal. Stain was a part of the older generation, and although he was only 31 years old when he died, he was considered an OG by Chicago street years.
So the 6775 is still like strong, right?
Yeah. That shit never go nowhere. That's how we started. It's only a select few that's still alive to even speak on that, you know?
Oh, okay.
They beef with sets like Tay City and Lamron, but their main beefs are with Dog Pound 072, located on 72nd and Green, and Face World 079, located on 79th and Stewart. The bloody war with Face World is said to have been started single-handedly by Stain himself. Stain came up in a house with 5 siblings. He had 4 brothers and 1 sister. He was the youngest of 6 kids. He jumped off the porch at 13. According to Stain, back then there was a lot of fighting, with a select few that would shoot. He actually got kicked out of high school for fighting. By 14, he had his first experience with shooting guns. Stain is said to be the one that started the war with Face World when him and another member allegedly killed Juju on 79th and Van Zandt. 1 man was killed and another was critically wounded in a shooting Tuesday night in Chatham. About 9:50 p.m., the 2 men were standing on the sidewalk in the 7900 block of South Van Zandt Avenue, police said. 2 other males walked up and opened fire, striking both men several times. Jawan Porter, 18, of the 600 block of East 131st Street, was pronounced dead at the scene minutes after the shooting, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. A 26-year-old was taken to Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oaklawn in critical condition with gunshot wounds to his chest and shoulder, police said. Porter was a known gang member according to a police source. No one was in custody as Area South detectives investigated. The death of Juju turned a bunch of the shorties up, specifically Dewey Foes crowd. who was said to have several bodies on Wugaworld and even shot up the funeral of a Wugaworld member that they killed, injuring 15 people. Allegedly, Stain was on this hit with his cousin, Lil Mister, who would end up being taken out by Dewey for in 2019. Turns out, Dewey for was actually Mister's cousin. A year later in August, Stain would take the life of Lil Wayne, who people say didn't gangbang. Allegedly, Lil Wayne was trying to hustle on their block, and when Stain came to try to stop him, Wayne pulled a gun. He would eventually be captured after taking the police on a wild chase. Stain walked up on the guy, Lil Wayne, and shot him point blank range in the face. No bond for man charged with shooting man in face at point blank range. On August 19th, in broad daylight, Willie Wheeler shot Dwayne L. Thomas twice in the face as the two argued in front of several witnesses outside a building in the Southside Greater Grand Crossing neighborhood. But while an accomplice was taken into custody the next day, Wheeler remained on the lam until Wednesday night when he led the police on the chase through the Southside before being captured. On Friday, Judge Ada Bergios ordered the 21-year-old Wheeler held without bond. Prosecutors say that about 1:20 p.m. on August 19th, Wheeler and Devontae Watson saw the victim on a porch in the 4700 block of South Harvard with two friends, and Wheeler and Thomas got into a verbal argument as other witnesses watched from inside. Wheeler then pulled a gun and from point blank range, shot Thomas twice, once in the chin and once in the cheek, prosecutor said. Thomas's friends turned to run and Watson tried to fire a gun at them, but it jammed. Thomas, 20, died at Advocate Christ Medical Center in Oaklawn less than an hour later, according to the police in the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. Watson, of the 4700 block of South Normal, was arrested the day after the shooting. He was charged with murder and has been held on a $1 million bond, according to Cook County Sheriff's Office. About 9:30 p.m. Wednesday, officers spotted Wheeler in a vehicle at a gas station near 76th and State, according to prosecutors. As officers approached, he sped away and a man in the back of the vehicle pointed a weapon at the officers, prosecutors said. One of the officers fired toward the vehicle, but no one was hit. Wheeler's vehicle ran through several stops before it crashed into a pole in another vehicle in the 9500 block of South Halsted, where both men got out of the car and ran, prosecutors said. Wheeler was found by a K-9 unit hiding in the garage about an hour later, prosecutors said. Officers recovered a weapon from the vehicle, according to police. Wheeler, of the 7800 block of South Avalon, is charged with murder and resisting an officer. He has previous convictions for aggravated unlawful use of a weapon in 2011, possession of a stolen vehicle in 2011, and a reckless conduct in 2015. Stain ended up being locked up for that murder. Now, according to Stain, it went a whole different way. Stain actually talked about this on a No Jumper podcast.
There was a situation between what, like some of your friends and another group of people?
One of my homies and somebody else.
Okay.
But real shit, I went over that diffused situation. Dude had his heat out the whole time, so shit. I'm talking to him, still trying to diffuse the situation. He did what he did and shit. I'm still here.
So he upped it on you, but then you just managed to have a better shot?
When I popped up on him, he already had it up. But
he was originally charged with first-degree murder in 2 attempts. He wound up beating the 2 attempts and got second degree for the murder. He was given 19 years at 50%, in which he would do 9 years and 4 months.
Oh, so originally you was charged with murder?
yeah,
Okay,
First degree, 2 attempts.
okay. And then,
I beat the 2 attempts though. Got second degree for the murder. It was justified.
He would end up doing 7.5 years in the county and then 18 months at Hill. He got his GED in prison. See, the streets move fast, but prison moves slow. Every day feel the same. Cold walls, cold trays, cold guards, cold nights. And for a lot of Chicago dudes, prison becomes the only place they can actually sit still long enough to think. Online conversations surrounding Stain often mention his sentence in prison time. And one thing Chicago streets always respected was surviving prison without folding. Because prison got its own politics, its own gangs, its own predators, its own pressure. You either adapt or you break. While Stain was gone, Chicago changed. The old generation started disappearing. Some got rich off rap, some became addicts, some became fathers trying to leave the streets alone, and a whole generation replaced them. Shorties who grew up watching murders on YouTube, shorties who learned street politics from diss songs, shorties who inherited beef that they ain't even start. That's one of the saddest parts about Chicago. Sometimes kids die over wars older than them, and every generation swear they gonna get revenge for the last one. But revenge in Chicago don't end wars. It feeds them. See, back in the day, street business stayed in the streets, but drill music changed everything. Now every shooting became content. Every funeral became a live stream topic. Every dead person became a hashtag. And Chicago slowly became entertainment for the world. That pressure changed the streets forever. Because now dudes wasn't just trying to survive. They was trying to go viral too. And that combination became deadly.
His name already top tier, like he Divine. So like if you want Vine over here, it'll be Stain. But guess what? Vine did more capping than anything, a lot of extra social media shit. Stain wasn't doing that social media shit. Stain was just straight street nigga. And rapping, but he was just straight street nigga. So it play out different, you feel me? Like now if you get out and do all the internet capping, you never know, but
shout out Thug and them, shorty. You say what's up on playtime? What's up, baby? You know what the fuck going on, man? Turn it up, baby.
Y'all know what time it is, man.
Playtime over, nigga. Stain free, nigga. Members, nigga. Check in.
Stain free, man. Playtime over with, man.
Oh, bro.
On full of bread. Y'all know what time it is.
Show them how you do it, shorty. Show them how you do it, shorty. Yeah.
Bulletproof track out, that cost me $180,000.
Show them how you do it, baby.
Shit, man. Black truck pull up. On front of truck came free, the nigga for real, man. On boy, they let the boogie man out for
good. Oh, bro, you look good, shorty.
I'm all good. Congratulations, man. You know that. What y'all on? How y'all feeling?
How you coming?
Man, I'm coming like I'm coming.
But yeah, Stain, after the death of Zoo, a lot of people seen y'all honoring Zoo, so a lot of people ain't know like you have a relationship with like the BDs.
I don't give a what nobody else say. I fuck with Zoo personally, like that's my dog. Long live Devashe call you. That's my dog. I fuck with Zoo.
Oh, okay, so most of the BDs got respect for you, would you say?
And I got respect for them too.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Like real recognize real. You know, killers fucking killers, robbers robbers, gangsters gangsters.
Yeah.
Just how you move your way through the community.
Yeah.
You know?
On my daughter, we know what's going on, folks.
Man, come on, whatever that we went on for, we ran that shit.
You know that. In front of
you know niggas police.
On my daughter, we know what's going on, folks.
Man, put whole police on me.
Hey, you hear me? Motherfucker just said that bitch too long not to know what's going on. You know that.
Come on, bro. I be listening. I'm like, but it's all love. You know what I'm saying? Nigga want to get famous. Let me get famous.
Bro, you know niggas coming around us just to feel safe.
You feel me? It's always that way.
You know that.
It's always that way. It's never the opposite.
Come on, man.
It's never the opposite.
We ran that bitch for the Iron Fist.
You hear me? You hear me? What niggas you know make the twist leader back?
Come on, man. Hey, pop folks in the mouth.
Come on, man. Open them doors. We ran that.
Yes. Hey, fuck you on.
Shit, bowling, you know, same shit every day. Trapping, get into it.
Right, I ain't no shit right now. I've been out all night. I just shot a video last night.
Oh, you shot something else?
Yeah, you know I ain't playing.
What's that word, my boy?
Crazy gang, what you on?
Oh, Trump. Yo, big time.
What y'all on?
Oh,
ain't no shit in the community.
Playtime over.
Left 5 ain't shit when the gang outside, man, them boys just think 'cause they steady down. Left 5 ain't shit when the gang outside, man, them boys just think 'cause they steady down.
according to the doctor, might be possibly 12 to 24 rounds. Wheeler, the deceased, according to the doctor, might be possibly 12 to 24 rounds in his body, numerous locations. I got a list of them, but I'll give it to the paper care.
Alright, 10-4. Nope, I don't need them. Alright, 715 for information, 715.
715.
Alright, you're over at 75 in Harvard. Are we holding you on the crime scene over there?
Let me double check this. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm clear. You can put me clear.
You're clear, okay.
Then came May 8th. Another shooting. Another headline. Another mother screaming. Willie Stain Wheeler lost his life in Chicago on May 8th, 2026, sending shockwaves through people familiar with Chicago's older drill and gang era.
Based on the number of evidence markers we're seeing on the ground, as many as 80 shots were fired here. The shooting happening around early afternoon near 75th and Harvard, apparently right in front of a convenience store. The Chicago Fire Department confirming 3 people were shot. One was pronounced dead on scene. Another victim drove or was driven to a hospital, and a third victim was transported by ambulance. The genders, ages, and conditions of those victims unknown at this hour. As I mentioned, there was clearly a lot of gunfire. It's not just right in front of the store, but up and down the block as well. And at one point, we did see police bringing evidence markers inside the store, so it's unclear if perhaps there was gunfire inside as well. What led to all of this is still being investigated, but a sprawling crime scene right now, and it's worth mentioning this all happening about half a block away from an elementary school during the day as class was in session, so this is obviously alarming to those families as well. I talked to a teacher off camera a few moments ago who said that the school did go on lockdown right after that gunfire happened.
Let's start with some breaking news here at 4 o'clock. Shots fired in a store on the city's far south side. It happened just before 1 o'clock. Good afternoon to you. I'm Lourdes Duarte. Andrea Medina is live at that scene near West 75th and Harvard with the latest on what we know so far. Andrea.
Hi, Lourdes. Well, the scene is still very active here, and throughout the afternoon, we've seen investigators going in and out of A&J Food Market, collecting evidence and trying to piece together exactly what happened. Now, we counted at least 58 evidence markers outside the store. It's still unclear whether the shooting started inside or outside the market, or whether any of those involved were customers or employees. Details are still limited at this hour, but we are hearing 3 people were shot, and fire officials say at least 1 person was transported to the hospital in critical condition. A woman we spoke with says she was on her way to the store to pick up snacks, and he comes here several times a week for fresh produce and other everyday items. She says it's upsetting to see this kind of violence at a neighborhood store so many people rely on.
Frustrated, because like, why? And inside the market, it's a school right here, literally right there.
And when news hit the internet, you saw the same thing Chicago always sees. Some people mourning, some trolling, some celebrating, some acting numb because death became too regular. That's what years of violence do to a city. It desensitizes people. Folks don't even react no more unless the victim famous. But every life lost leaves real pain behind. Real families, real kids, and real trauma. Chicago got too many stories that end the same way. Young man grows up in violence. Neighborhood shapes him, friends die, enemies form, revenge happens, prison comes, then eventually, death. And the cycle repeats, over and over. That's why older Chicago dudes always say, the streets undefeated, because eventually, they gonna always come to collect. Whether people agree with how Stain lived or not, his name became part of Chicago's street history. And he was trying to better himself and look out for his people before he got taken out. And when somebody from that drill era dies, I feel like another piece of that generation disappearing forever. The early drill era wasn't just music. It was real funerals, real mothers, real prison sentences, real PTSD. A lot of people watch Chicago like it was entertainment, but for the people actually living there, this was life. And I think that what we can learn from the story of Wugaworld Stain is this. At some point, Chicago gotta start raising kids just to bury them. Cause the streets don't love nobody. Not the killers, not the loyal ones, not the toughest ones. Eventually everybody become a memory. And when you really look at these stories, most of these dudes never even get the chance to fully grow up. They learn survival before they learn peace. They learn revenge before healing. They learn pain before love. And that's the real tragedy. Not just how they died, but how they lived. Because somewhere underneath all the street politics was still somebody's son, somebody's cousin, somebody's friend. And now another Chicago name gets added to the long list of candles, murals, and RIP shirts. And the city keeps moving, like it always do. But somewhere on the south side tonight, another kid probably looking at this story, trying to decide if he want to follow the same road. Hopefully, he chooses different. This has been another Chiraq Street Legends. It's your boy, SNTV. I'm out.
Nah. Cause you know I just randomly just you know how I really wake up and picking outfits and clothes. I don't know what I'm gonna wear today. I was finna come. I don't know what I was gonna. Or wait, what's the? I don't know. But I was finna. Hold on, cause they wolfing in my DM. Hold on. Can we zoom in? Alright, but I'll walk on the water right now for them. They finna. Hey, Rico, how you feel about? Hold on. Rico, how you feel about? Hold on, so y'all can see no bap in my shit. You supposed to be. My brother died. RIP my brother. Like, that's my brother, he died. Like, you think I ain't fucked up? Think I ain't heard about this shit? Yeah, you don't think I ain't fucked up and I ain't heard about this shit? Like, you want me to... Oh, no water right there. Ain't finna... I'll do that later. But you want me to be... Hold on. You think I ain't fucked up about this shit? Let me tell you. Look, gang. It's the people that's woofing in my DM that's blowing me. These motherfuckers my shit. They getting that. Yeah. Bitch ass nigga, yeah, say something now. What you want me to say? My brother dead. RIP my brother. That's my real brother. See, that's how my real brother. Y'all can't even act or like say shit or like fake the funk or try to like, you know how that shit go, bleed. My real brother. You know, I ain't have to open it. You ain't have to open it for me. You ain't have to open it for me. I appreciate you, bruh. My real brother. Alright, look, my brother dead. So play ball then. Pop outside. What the fuck y'all know what's going on? Y'all had to come with 80 shots. Beat this. 80. Took an 80 ball because his ass ain't going. And I respect it. It took an 80 ball. Then oh, like thick as hell. She used to be fine back in the day, you know. Like a 3 ball. She used to be fine back in the day. You can tell. But I'm not, y'all want to start all that trolling, all that shit saying about nothing, gang. Just be cool. How y'all be cool. Like, my brother, he RIP, but my brother a legend, and he didn't go for none, and that's what he like to do, lay belt and kick ass. Hold on, okay. Yeah, hold on. That's what he do. He like to lay belt. Alright, Ed Dog got his A. My brother though. Oh, let's try. Not too funny. What's the ace of four? Yeah, Dog got his A though. But all that whooping in my DM, thinking I'm finna. What you want, man? Slide for Stain, man. They said slide for Stain. Man, we slid for Stain 1,000 times. That's why his life was just good. Just know, folks, my crib, he just got access to my crib whenever he wanted to come. 24/7. He had his own room there. He lived it. He had the keypad to my door, the keypad to my gate, the door answers anybody. Anytime he called me for anything, that shit got sent. I ain't seen anybody. And I had that man a Miri and more designer shit than y'all niggas got. And y'all fucking been free for y'all whole life and he been locked up for 10. Free my brother. I was saying that for a long time. Now he finally free. R.I.P. man. Yeah, this one hurt, gang. This one hurt, folk. I gotta deal with it. That's what I'm saying. I'm dealing with it accordingly. Smoking my weed, sipping my drink. Trying not to fucking on y'all weak ass hoes, cause all y'all hoes is fucking not even top tier. I see every DM, all that shit. Appreciate anybody that had my back that said condolences and like hold my head. I really appreciate that and I love y'all for that. Anybody that was saying fuck me and shit, those folks probably did something on y'all. And that's respectful. They be doing shit to people with that one, you know? Yeah, man. I'm think about the good times, man. And I got folks' last song that he made. I recorded it. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna drop that shit. My brother though, man. Had some good ass times. I wish he would listen to me. I told his ass, man, you gotta watch everybody in the right thing. You think I'm moving the way I'm moving? Just watch everybody. Like, damn, man, my brother up in heaven here, legend. I ain't got the song. He was out of. That's my motherfucker. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, you gotta sometimes.